Hey, everybody. Happy morning to you. As you can tell, I have decided to go out of my comfort zone and completely change my hair color. Yes, it's purple, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I had my natural color, and then you have to bleach it, so then you go bleach blonde. Well, as bleach blonde as I could, and then purple. It was 3 different stages. It was really cool, a lot of fun. And I'll share those pictures with you on my blog, which you'll find a link for below. I wanted to say to you how important it is to be comfortable being you no matter what. It's so important to get out of your comfort zone, to have fun with being who you want to be no matter what anybody says. If you are worried about people saying stuff about you, you need to get new friends. You're hanging with the wrong crowd. Who cares? Who cares what other people think about you? And this should matter. This should be as important, not only in your personal life, but in your business life. And if you're listening to people who aren't successful and telling you what to do with your business or how to do it with your business, and you need to go to the people who are really doing it, the people who are really working and making the money that you're wanting to make. Those are the people you need to be listening to. As far as your spiritual development goes, personal development, go connect with the people who are already doing what you want to do. And same with your personal life. Connect with people who are like you, who you want to be, because that's what's so important. We get so caught up in being connected to family and friends, and they're just bringing us down. They're not liking what we're doing, or they're judging us, or they're just not at that level. And it's time to just, let them go. Not that they don't have to be in your life anymore, just that you don't need to connect with them all the time and listen to what they have to say. Because if well, first of all, let's just get to the point here. They're not you. They're living their own life, okay? Or they're supposed to be. So if they're living their own life, they're not criticizing yours. And if they're doing such a great job at living their life, they wouldn't be interested in what you're doing with yours. They would just be happy for you because they've got nothing to complain about. But what happens is we connect with people who are not happy with their life. And then we get stuck into that form because they're either our best friends or they're our relatives or whatever. And we want to be nice, and we want to, connect with them every once in a while and call them on the phone and say, hey, how are you doing, or whatever. But they're so miserable, it's so hard to want to talk to them. You know what I mean? So let them go. It's okay. Don't take them so personally. When you feel like you want to talk to them and you call them up and they start all their negative stuff, then you could just turn it around and change the subject. It's not rude to change the subject to suit you, believe me. Or get off the phone. And as long as it doesn't interfere with who you want to be, because that's the most amazing part, is you get to choose who you want to be. You are the only person who is you from the moment you're born to the moment you die. You're going to be with you in that time frame. Not everybody else that's in your life right now will be or has been. So now I love family. I have a big family and I love all my family and they're all amazing. But when it comes to personal, you need to know that no matter what, they're always going to love you. Because if not, then that's just that's not unconditional love. That's codependency, So they'll always love you. But And they may not accept you, and that's okay, as long as you accept you, because that's the most important part. You don't have to start listening to everybody else tell you how you need to live, okay? Who you're connecting with for a majority of the day is going to be telling you that. So if the people you're hanging with isn't liking their job, you're not going to like your job. If the people that you're hanging with isn't liking their life, you're not going to like your life. If the people that you're hanging with are cranky, if you're not aware of who you are, you're going to grab a hold of that, okay? So what we need to do is let them go. May not be as easy to quit your job or move or anything like that, but then get centered with you. Work really hard at being the person you want to be, because it's very important. So when they're crabby, allow them to be crabby, but go away from them. Go into your room, go for a walk, take a hike, whatever it is, do something else. Put an audio on that you love listening to that gets you into that better mood. You know, whatever it is. Sometimes, and we've talked about this before if you've been paying attention to my blogs, is that going for walks and meditating and taking time out for yourself is so important, especially if you're around other people who are negative all the time, right? It's so much more easier to become negative than it is to become positive. So if you're positive and the whole house is negative, it's time to get out of that house and go for a walk somewhere. Go sit on a swing in your yard or something. It's so important for you to be who you want to be and to stay like that. I'm trying to get my camera so I can so it can be comfortable and you can still see me. Being who you want to be is a full-time job. And when you're working through old habits, and I still get them, you know, I still get to the point where I'm worrying about something, and I have to remind myself, well, no, I don't want to worry about that. I don't want to think about that. I know it's taken care of, and I don't have to. And I get to the point where I feel I have to figure things out, so I start going through the calculations of things. And then I go, whoa, no, not my job. Let it go. And there's certain things, you know, like certain people who will trigger you, and then you'll start complaining about somebody or start gossiping about somebody. And yes, I get there too, right? And I go, no, wait a minute, I don't want to do that either. It's not my life. I'm not living their life. I can't tell them how to do it best because I'm not even walking in their shoes. It's their shoes. I would have no idea on how to do it. If it was me, it would be a little different, but it's not me, it's them, you know? And I think that's the thing we have to think about is, sure, if it was us going through this, we may do it differently, but it's not us, it's them, and they need to figure it out. And we need to be okay with them figuring it out. We need to be okay with whatever is going on in life at this moment. Stop focusing so much on other people and start focusing inwards. Look inside you. What could you do better as a business? What is it that you want to do as a career or business or personal life or whatever? What is it you want? And if you're not getting it right now, go inside. Go inside yourself and look for it, because everything is in there first. All the answers reside inside of you. Watch who you're listening to. Watch who you're connecting with. Because everything you need to know about your own life is right inside of you. You know, and just so you know, you are so deserving to have the life you want. You are so worth it. And this is something that I continuously tell myself. Because it's one of the hardest things to hear, to remind myself, I deserve it. I am worthy of it. Because all of our life we've been told we aren't. So today, listen to you. Stop complaining about others. Stop worrying about what's going on. And know everything's working out for you. You're the best you yet. And make it the most amazing day.